Please rise as you are able for the procession of faculty and graduates.
You may be seated. My name is Sarah DeWalt. I am Dean of the College of Biological Sciences, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all, distinguished guests, faculty, colleagues, families, friends, and members of the graduating class to the 2026 College of Biological Sciences Commencement Ceremony. We will begin the ceremony with a multilingual greeting representing some of the languages spoken by the class of 2026.
On behalf of the class of 2026, welcome to the Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony for the College of Biological Sciences.
2026年度卒業式を代表して生物科学部の学部卒業式へようこそ.
از طرف کلاس 2026 به مراسم فارغ التحصیلی کارشناسی دانشکده علوم زیستی خوش آمدید.
안녕하세요. 2026학년도 졸업생을 대표하여 생명과학대학 졸업식에 오신 여러분들을 환영합니다.
بالنيابة عن دفعة 2026 أرحب بكم لحفل تخرج الدفعة في كلية العلوم البيولوجية.
2026 সালের ক্লাসের তরফে বায়োলজিক্যাল সায়েন্সেসের কলেজের আন্ডারগ্র্যাজুয়েট কমেন্সমেন্টের অনুষ্ঠানে স্বাগত.
我谨代表2026届全体毕业生，诚挚欢迎各位嘉宾莅临生物科学学院本科毕业典礼。
Buenas tardes, de parte de la generación de 2026, bienvenidos a la clausura de las y los licenciados de las Facultades de Ciencias Biológicas.
首屆的 College of Biological Sciences 學派能夠到比賽到比較多和才華各地推銷到 College of Biological Sciences.
सन् 2026को कक्षाको तर्फबाट जैविक विज्ञान महाविद्यालयको स्नातक दीक्षान्त समारोहमा तपाईहरूलाई हार्दिक स्वागत छ.
anigoo ku hadlaya magaca ardayda fasalka 2026 kusoo dhowow xafladda bilowga shahaadada koowaad ee jaamacadda science and of labor.
Now I would like to introduce those here on stage with me. Would you please rise and remain standing as you are able when I say your name? We have University of Minnesota Regent Cody Verhalen, Executive Vice President and Provost Gretchen Ritter, our distinguished commencement speaker, Dr. Kien Nguyen, and our mace bearer, Dr. Perry Hackett. Professor John Ward will present the candidates, and Dr. Saganish Salamab will deliver our alumni welcome. You may be seated. We also have college leadership on stage. Would you please rise and remain standing as you are able when I say your name? Associate Dean for Faculty and Research, Jeff Gralnick. Associate Dean for Undergraduate Education, Clay Carter. Assistant Dean for Student Affairs and International Programs, Nikki Latosky-Schultz. Head of the Department of Biochemistry, Molecular Biology, and Biophysics, Aaron Goldstrom. Head of the Department of Biology Teaching and Learning, David Kirkpatrick. Head of the Department of Ecology, Evolution, and Behavior, Kieran McNulty. Head of the Department of Genetics, Cell Biology, and Development, Shiv Shivamurkrishnan. You may be seated. We also have faculty representing our different majors. Would you please rise and remain standing as you are able when I say your name? Daniel Bond, Elizabeth Borer, Robert Brooker, Jim Cotner, Dana Davis, Katie Fixon, Catherine Kirkpatrick, Max Kramer, Lorene Lanier, Sarah Malmquist, David Mathis, Christian Moore, Anna Mosser, Yvonne Radin, Eric Seabloom, Allison Shaw, Emily Snell-Rude, Anna Tischler, Dina Wassenberg. Thank you all for being here and for all of your support and encouragement of our students. You may be seated. Graduating seniors, we are here today to celebrate an important milestone in your lives and to recognize your accomplishments. You've completed a demanding, rigorous course of study. Earning a degree from the College of Biological Sciences isn't easy. We asked a great deal of you, and you rose to the occasion. Congratulations. This is also a big day for your family and friends, faculty, and advisors. I want to thank all of those who encouraged and supported you along the way. We are all incredibly proud of what you've achieved. As a CBS student, you learn biology by doing biology. You develop the skills needed to investigate the world around you and find evidence-based solutions. You worked with your peers and your faculty and learned that both science and life require collaboration and community. Through your experiences and your interactions, you learned about yourself. Now you get to go out into the world and do your part to create a better, brighter future. On behalf of the CBS community, I want to thank you for the opportunity you gave us to work with you, to get to know you, and to learn with you. We can't wait to see what you do next, so please keep in touch. Now I would like to direct your attention to the screens for a brief video in which your peers reflect on their time in CBS and look to the future. Thank you to all the students who participated in making that video. Hearing your stories is incredibly touching and makes this day all the more meaningful. Everyone reached this milestone by a different path, and it's wonderful to reflect on all of the life experiences that brought you, each of you, here today. At this time, I would like to recognize the accomplishments of a number of graduating seniors. Please stand as you are able when I call your name and remain standing until we acknowledge all award recipients. And please hold your applause until all are named. Astronaut scholars, Al-Harith Dama, Caleb Van Water-Meulian, recipients of the President's Student Leadership and Service Award, Faizeen Ahmad, Helen Atkins, Kylie Buchanan, Shrishti Chakraborty, Abigail Dykstra, Miles Folita, Lily Hogg, Daniela Hernandez Merlin, Madeline Klafka, Jacob Mayer, Devin Asato Schmeck, Silas Simpson, Theodore Tran, Shannon Vu, Andy Yang, and then graduates of the Thomas Burnett Advanced Leadership Program, Anna Walliger, Fulbright Scholars Program, Niveda Ramaswamy, Donald R. Zander Alumni Award for Outstanding Student Leadership, Silas Simpson. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated. 50 graduating seniors were also welcomed into Phi Beta Kappa this year, which means that they are members of one of the most esteemed honor societies in the country. Will all of the Phi Beta Kappa graduates please stand as you are able? All right, please join me in recognizing these distinguished students. You may be seated. Students who completed the Dean's Scholars, Community Engaged Scholars, and President's Emerging Scholars programs are noted in the program online. Will students involved in those programs please stand as you are able? Thank you. You may be seated. All right, and one more time, please join me in recognizing all of the varied accomplishments of all of these amazing students graduating today with a round of applause. Now I would like to welcome this year's commencement speaker, Dr. Kian Nguyen. Dr. Nguyen is a business development executive at Mayo Clinic, leading innovation and partnership initiatives. With a career spanning nearly 3 decades, Dr. Nguyen has been a pivotal force in the medical devices sector, serving as a CEO, entrepreneur, and global commercial leader for organizations. Dr. Nguyen is an alum of CBS, having earned his undergraduate degree in what was then called genetics and cell biology. He also has a master's degree in microbiology from Minnesota State University, and he went on to earn a PhD in neuroscience from the University of Colorado, Boulder, and then an MBA from Columbia University's Business School. He is a champion for innovation and education and specializes in translating breakthrough scientific research into sustainable healthcare solutions that improve patients' lives. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Nguyen.
Wow, thank you so much for that introduction. And Please allow me to add my personal congratulations to our class of 2026 and to the families, friends, faculty who have gathered here to celebrate what they've achieved. You made it. And while this feels like an ending, I promise you this is just the close of one chapter. You have your whole life story yet to live. You know, many years ago, I sat exactly where you're sitting now, reading through my program, talking to my classmates, hoping that my mortarboard wouldn't fall off as I made that long walk across the stage to receive my diploma. I'll let you in on a secret. As I sat there waiting to hear my name called, I was still looking for answers. I was still asking myself a lot of questions. I learned so much about the living world, and I still had so much to learn. But I felt strong in the foundation of knowledge I received at CBS. So there I sat at commencement, sitting behind the Andersons and the Nelsons and just ahead of the Petersons, both the EN ones as well as the ON ones. If you're wondering how this Nguyen had come to be sitting in a sea of Scandinavian at a University of Minnesota commencement, I'll share a little bit of that story with you. In 1975, when I was 8 years old, I arrived with my family in Rochester, Minnesota. We were the first Vietnam War refugee to arrive in that city. Growing up, I watched my mother work multiple jobs to support me and my 3 younger sisters. She wanted to make an honest living, raise her kids, show them that hard work can achieve the American dream. When I received a scholarship to attend the university, that truly changed everything for me. Studying biology helped me to look at life. From a single cell to a person, I gained a new perspective, and I was always asking myself, what does it take to live? What does it take to survive and prosper? When I graduated, I thought I had a pretty clear picture of where a biology degree would take me. I was wrong, but in a good way. My first real job in science was with a startup company in Houston, Texas, manually sequencing DNA. I started to see that automation and technologies were coming and that the role that I was in wasn't going to exist in the next decade. So I made a choice. I went back to school. I earned my master's and eventually my PhD because I wanted to leverage that biological science background and apply it to the healthcare industry. I went to work for Johnson & Johnson Medical, working as a senior scientist on stem cells and tissue regeneration technologies. Cell biology, it turns out, is incredibly useful in medical device development. I could have never predicted that path on graduation day. Next, I went back for my MBA at Columbia Business School, and that enabled me to combine the life science training along with new business skills that led to executive positions in R&D and marketing, and then eventually president and CEO. You know, I'm telling you about these zigs and zags for a very specific reason, because what I hope you take from this story is the knowledge that your biology degree is not a strict path for you to follow, but a foundation. It's the basis to understand how life works at the cellular level, at the systems level, and at the human level. 20 years from now, some of you will soon to be graduates here today will work in laboratories, but you'll also be in boardrooms, policy offices, science journalism, public health, healthcare technologies, environmental advocacy, and fields that don't even exist yet. But don't ever limit your dreams about what this degree can do. You've been trained to ask big questions, so please keep asking them. There was a conversation I had that really made this clear for me. Many years ago, I was working for Johnson & Johnson in Mumbai, India. I was talking to a neurosurgeon. He said something to me at that time that I've never forgotten. He told me, he said, "Kian, in my entire career, I will operate on a few thousand patients. That is my contribution. What you do, the products you develop, the tools you put into the hands of clinicians, has the potential to impact millions and millions of patients' lives. When I did the math on the scale of that impact, I understood what my work was really for. And that's what I want for you, but not my path, your path. Whether you go into research, clinical care, industry, policy, education, there is a version of your own unique story waiting for you. That's what your biology training made possible. And you just have to stay open-minded long enough to find it. I've had the good fortune to meet a number of CBS undergraduates over the years, and every time I do, I'm struck by how motivated, bright, talented you are. It's truly impressive. But I'm pretty sure that today I would have a hard time getting into CBS. I've also noticed something else. A lot of you have the next 10 years mapped out. And I'll be honest with you about that. I certainly didn't know where my career would be when I graduated. I would bet that if you ask most people who have built meaningful careers, they will tell you the same thing. Have a plan is good. Having a plan matters, but it's just the starting point. If things don't unfold the way you imagine, that's a fork in the road, not a catastrophe. Sometimes those unexpected detours turn out to be fortuitous, and often experiences enrich your perspective and open up new possibilities. So when you have an opportunity arrives that doesn't match your plan, don't dismiss it so quickly. Step toward it. Stay open and curious, and ask what it might teach you. The most direct path to your passion is rarely the straightest line. That feels particularly true now as the landscape shifts with new technology. If biology teaches you something that most fields don't, it shows you that at the most fundamental level, what it takes to survive. A single cell adapts to its environment. An organism responds to threats. A species evolves. What you've spent years studying, adaptation, resilience, response, it's not just science. It is a model of how to move through the world where everything is moving fast right now. When I started out, the field was robotics. I watched automation arrive and displace jobs I thought that would last forever. Today, the conversation is all about artificial intelligence and doing things that used to take days, like the way I was sequencing DNA in Houston, now will take minutes or hours. Here's my honest view. Don't fear it, use it, review it critically, the same way you were trained to evaluate the data source. Curiosity is what got you here. It is also what will keep you from growing long after you walk across this stage. In closing, I would like to ask you to please consider giving back whenever you can, in whatever way you can. That may sound a little counterintuitive. It may not seem like you have anything to give back yet, but I encourage you not to wait. You've been given an incredible gift of an education and a degree, and now you need to consider how to return that gift. There are so many ways for you to make a difference right now. When you get to a place in your career where you can offer a student an internship, a conversation, an honest perspective on a path that they're considering, do it. That's how the work of CBS continues beyond our classroom and labs. Become a mentor to a future student, or help someone land an internship or a job. Connect with an alum to someone in your network. Start a scholarship. There are many ways to give back, and the best time to start is now. You are about to walk across the stage, and I want you to walk across knowing that you are more prepared than you feel right now. The world needs people who understand life, who know how systems work, who can adapt, question, discover, and heal. The world needs you. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dwin. Now I'm pleased to invite Dr. John Ward to present the candidates. Dr. Ward is a professor in the Department of Plant and Microbial Biology. He teaches plant physiology and plant cell biology, and also previously served as the college's Associate Dean for Undergraduate Education. Dr. Ward.
Thank you, Dean DeWalt. Hi, everyone. This is a time that you've been waiting for, time to celebrate. And students, please feel free to cheer on the soon-to-be graduates as I read the candidates' names. We want everyone to be able to hear their names, so please, you can cheer, you can clap, but no air horns or other noisemakers, please. Candidates, the student marshals will direct you to the stage. Please follow their lead. We will now begin the presentation of the candidates for Bachelor of Science degrees from the College of Biological Sciences. We begin with students receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. Faculty associated with biochemistry major are invited to come to the front at this time. Kyle Jingji. Adam Bravo. Zach Moen. Gavin Grams. Blake Thomas. Andrew Gritman. Kelly Pum. Kim Pham. Hong An Ton. Sumaya Mustafa. Armando Dion. Mohammed Yusri. Natalie Tyne. Shreyan Reddy. Abdi Malik Hassan. Hafsa Irfan. Bryn Karsh. Ayus Heja. Adnan Ali. Elisa Meixener. Lucas Shiankara. Sophie Gherkin. Anna Johnson. Jeannie Sweetman. Amanda Corti. Zach Oborski. Anna DeMarais. Michael Luo. Theodore Tran. Abu Bakr Sharif. Andy Yang. Isabel Knoxheim. Nola Hovland. Ella Adler. Vivian Lundquist. Emma Petta. Ali McKay. Leah Goodman. Afton Olson. Eric Frink. Andrew Marchant, Hafsa Alidar, Ilani Araya, Lulia Jarouj, Landon Evenson, Colin Wilson, Yen Lee, Michaela Whitehouse, Yanji Park, Paula Reda Irenzi, Blessing Onos, Julia Galieva, Carolyn Yue, Sophie Bremmel, Josephine Winkle, Anna Elke, Malika Malavia, Allison Hanka, Sumana Gudapudi, Maya Tompkins, Peyton Schulist, Sydney Nelson, Daniel Leodov, Marjace McBride, Mitchell Newman, Brennan Latimer, Kaylin Quach, Alexis Robilas, Riley Wilkowski, Sarah Mohammed, I will now read the names of students receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biology. Faculty associated with the biology major are invited to come to the front at this time. Kate Byler, Aria Cleveland, Chloe Beckerman, Tanaya Hampton, Audra Chekowitz, Saleha Mashangre, Ava Riddlehoover, Aida Kindich, Molly Blanchard, Sarah Hill, Rachel Andrews, Jennifer Vu, Kim Tran, Zoe Jacobs, Kylie Dreesen, Rahul Singh, Anju Hashimoto, Elisa Tivierja, Anna Klatt. Tenley Madsen. Rowan Cosmic. Emily Hewlett. Adam Parvey. Justin Ung. Ishanvi Purandare. Samuel Gunlock. Heidi Johnson. Olivia Davis. Nate Stephen. Sho Kagawa. Lauren DaCosta. Megan Dinwin. Neha Carey. Jolene Nasco. Clara Hughes. Amelia Jones. Molly Isaacson. Alec Youngdahl. Nils Lee. Aiden Beckler. Nicholas Wisty. William Sullivan. Rosethein Wynn. Hannah Segura. Sophie Lucati. Akimo Gabao. Madison Johnson. Elizabeth Chambers. Ariel Martin. Annika Hodek. Grace Taylor. Adriel Dow. Willem Shasker. Abinette Brown. Yang Song. Zuaplia Shang. Isabella Friedel. Alexander Vu. Jimmy Town. Joshua Oluwa Lua.
They're piling up over there at the photography.
Kayla Balton. Madison Hegarty. Madeline Klafka. Zuhur Abdi. Ikra Hassan. Mario Norman. Eric Costello. Sandy Chen. Ellie Ko. Annika Bainakta. Noel Brandis. Emma Helgerson. Paige Stuvey. Madeline Jacobs. Amelia Weber. Abby Lind. Grace Weaver. Alexis Tim. Madeline Bafar. Suki Mua. Amira McLoof. Allison Curran. Drew Starr. Shelby Gundert. Isabella Waike. Chloe Bergstein. Christy Lee. Avery Johnson. Maddie Burchill. Ty Jones. Sammy Ashika. Carson Cizak. Jack Smith. Kumani Poor. Griffin Gersey. Aiden Sutherland. Jack Sleesman. Naud Abraha. Alexa Wita. Annika Youngberg. Megan Held. Lauren Lee. Sophie Olmscheid. Louis Menga. Ishan Akahili. Jaysetta Crowell. Kaylee Kostick. Sydney McDonald. Elizabeth McHugh. Kendall Rude. Reagan Crump. Avery Witherby. Alexis Knight. Carmen Galicia. Aaron Wannicki, Dakara Brewer, Andrew Rowe, Courtney Here, Emma Feist, Zakia Aiden, Faria Khalif, Mariam Mohammed, Keegan Sluice, Stephanie In, Gracelyn Ross, Emma Lever, Barb Leverova, Iva Rowland, Starla Wagner, Candice Liu, Sarah Johnson, Megan Thompson, Claire Stromberg, Ashley Patton, Nathan Green, Sarah DeFala, Sydney Maleka, Allison Overom, Tori Rondo, Dustin Bourine, Montien Natruco, Karina Boyer, Polina Zevreda Dedele, Chastity Vang, Christina Vang, Jack Kempsey Savang, Olumide Olusise, Jordan Ellert, Madison Crandall, Savannah Schrong, Hamad Al-Gaba, Eliana Paulman, Ali Tummers, Dia Roy, Sana Kathawala, Helen Wynn, Alicia Tripp, Mayor Raisa, Lindsay Bronstad. Alexis McWilliams. Haley Barnard. Elise Pietrowski. Trevor Olson. Maddie Collins. John Bregelman. Asta Shrestha. Ellie Shmea Richter. Mackenzie Perlich. Chloe Fisher. Abigail Wimmer. Emma Clemens Shunk. Abigail Dykstra. Brooklyn Lennis. Henry Rosato. Tyler Rodriguez. Madeline Tenhouse. Rayson Landwehr. Joelle Simpson. Alexandria Wenger. Lauren Subera. Max Egan. Alina Ortilosa. Zachary Magnuson. Devin Schmeck. Riley Doherty. Jessica Fellows. Akila Nguyen. Jack Hartman. Trinity Salisbury. Ava Gregorich. Isaac Dietrich. Molly Hanley. Lilia Anderson. Cameron Lehman. Sorry, I should have announced we're now reading the names for Ecology, Evolution, Behavior majors. So faculty associated with those degrees should come to the front if you haven't already. Mason Brockmeyer. Anna Walliger. Are you all TCD? We're now reading the names for GCD majors. Faculty associated with genetics, cell biology development can come to the front, please. Sean McCabe. Liu Zirjun. Haoqian Xu. Sophia Reynolds. Alexander Ewell. Haley Orvik. Taylor Mazakowski. Sydney Quintanilla. Kyla Rust. Tara Baymanesh. Hector Lopez. Jasmine King. Megan Sinkbayo. Grace Drabot. Emma Althaus. Corin Berner. Maya Caravello. Barrett Hansen. Miriam Omar. Zaid Al-Khatib. Peyton Schlitter. Joshua Levine. Jayran Osman. Joseph Sarowitz. Kendall Ziegler Garbus. Julia Lundeen Johnson. Amran Bushen. Karen Edzon Thawa. Lily McKieran. Rikshika Sahu. Ishani Nandan. Shubangi Mohan. Christopher Daly. Vanessa Ajapan. Rachel Walter. Sharn Brar. Neha Patole. Shristi Chakraborty. Adele Vincent. Jaya Manikandan. Arya Kayastha. Samuel Giesinger. Karen Ugu. Delaney Christensen. Isabella Ikobi. Niveda Ramaswamy. Hidea Musa. Lynn Robillard. Devin Heppenstall. Bethany Magnus. I will now read the names of students receiving a Bachelor of Science in Microbiology. Faculty associated with microbiology are invited to come to the front at this time. Celine Saki. Ruth Robinson. Lila Kangas. Samuel Garber. Evan Borboom. Jessica Wasson. Sean Begg. Pranesh Shrestha. Lucy Bergeron. Olivia Walcott. Sophie Begnaud. Lillian Composta. Zainab Alyssa. Annika Matisse. Kevin Wang. Sean Tran. Kaylin Chen. Elena Meberg. Thomas Murphy. Derek Wynn. Nicholas Anderson. Grace Gustafson. Tori Sahida. Bryn Wheeler. I will now read the names of students receiving a Bachelor of Science in Plant and Microbial Biology. Faculty associated with PMB are invited to come to the front at this time. Zachary Miller. Angel Saji. I will now read the names of students receiving a Bachelor of Science in Neuroscience. Faculty associated with neuroscience are invited to come to the front at this time. Sukirthi Chenakesavula. Siyun Lily Kim. Paola Davia. Elma Hertik. Cecilia Adoradio. Zoya Huck. Soleil Ali. Wazira Ibrahim. Katie Evans. Abdirahman Abakor. Dawit Gerbra Mariam. Al Harith Damet. Soham Bindra. Caden Schaefer. Adib Ulam. Cedar Amen. Margaret Yari. Kasim Mujtaba. Kira Lindstrom. Niral Yahia. Jack Tester. Jordan Hansen. Cole Bell. Alyssa Towson. Catherine Thies. Adrian Bosco. Joshua Zhao. Khadija Nasir Abbas. Ayan Fairchild. Ashlyn Vickerman. Juan Hernandez. Charlotte Wojak. Nathaniel Tarek. Aquia. That was Aquia Anahene. Jacob Meyer. Miles Folta. Amaya Hughes. Dylan Rogers. Angela Eggers. Rashita Tiwari. Joanna Jibin. Rachel Eyre. Salma Mary. Amanda Nelson. Zoe Smith. Chloe Anderson. Victoria Donnelly. Mario Garcia. Bailey Newman. Avea Verl. Kinsey Gerlach. Jordan Rizzi. Tristan Rothram. Isabella Ward. Shannon Vu. Fauzia Ibrahim. Nalani Vang. Sydney Higley. Victoria Tomasco. Ruth Dobelman. Caitlin Bausk. Kylie Rashke. Nathan Barai. Pranav Pathapati. Khadija Eagle. Grace Krieger. Ella Loris. Alexandria Roberts. Tomas Sepulveda. Silas Simpson. Gabriela Gitabu. Zanea Williams. Nicole Ramstack. Abby Gillespie. Emily Jelinski. Abigail Patton. Preston Wynn. Grant Sterling. Eli Testerman. Boluatife Fasaranti. Aaron Siski. Jawan Abdullah. Lauren Brackney. Victoria Lee. Jennifer Robeson. Shreya Pulavarthi. Dezanin Meyer. Anushka Chaudhary. Vamika Sharma. Prarthana Keshavaram. Yumna Yassin. I will now read the names of students receiving Bachelor of Science in multiple CBS majors. Faculty associated with these majors are welcome to come to the front. Abraham Ayala. Carolyn Castellan. Paula Massa. Brandon Matson. Eileen Armstrong. Jen Peterson. Sumbla Unjam. Helen Atkins. Thomas Rule. Tuba Ali. Patrice Andrews. Lyra Alonso. Micah Draxler. Matthew Geese. Daniela Machuega. Ilhan Abdi. Rayanne Danso. Caleb Van Water Mullen. Benjamin Whaling. Aria Bomedi. Pramit Jugtop. Seth Campbell. Tara Cracked. Mark Mao. Georgia Renclef Duma. Tyler Wasilewski.
Now it is my pleasure to welcome University of Minnesota Regent Cody Verhalen up for the conferral of the degrees. Regent Verhalen is a partner in the Energy Practice Group of Taft Law and licensed as a professional engineer in Minnesota. She has held a number of leadership roles, including president of the National Society of Professional Engineers and the Minnesota Society of Professional Engineers. Regent Verhalen received a Bachelor of Science degree in Chemical Engineering with minors in Chemistry and Environmental Engineering from the University of Minnesota Duluth, and a law degree from Mitchell-Hamlin School of Law. Regent Verhalen.
Dean DeWalt, thank you for inviting me to participate in the College of Biological Sciences commencement ceremony today. It's such an honor to be here with you as you all mark this milestone. Your training in the biological sciences provides an incredible foundation. It prepares you to observe the world around us, to ask really good questions, and to think through complex problems. Arriving at this moment took a tremendous amount of work. When you chose the College of Biological Sciences, you did so knowing it would challenge you. That makes this accomplishment all the more impressive. To the graduates, I extend my congratulations. Through your talent, your hard work, and determination, you have earned this day of recognition. And we can't say it enough, to all of the friends and family here today, thank you for the countless ways you've supported these students as they earn their degrees. Will the graduates please rise if you are able? Upon the recommendation of the faculty, by the authority of the Board of Regents of the University of Minnesota, and with the completion of all remaining degree requirements, I now confer upon each of you the degrees for which you have qualified. Please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Regent Verhalen. You may now be seated. Next, I would like to invite CBS alum Saganish Selamab to the stage to welcome our newest alumni. Dr. Selamab is a double gopher. She received her undergraduate degree in microbiology from the College of Biological Sciences and her medical degree from the University of Minnesota Medical School. She practices internal medicine in St. Paul with a focus on refugee and immigrant populations and is an assistant professor in the University of Minnesota Medical School. She is also an associate director with the Medical School Center for the Art of Medicine and serves as governor of the Minnesota chapter of the American College of Physicians. Dr. Selamab.
Thank you so much, Dean DeWalt. It's so great to be here representing more than 20,000 CBS grads across the world who make up the college's alumni community. Now that's your community. We're here to support you in all that your future brings. Graduating from CBS is something to be incredibly proud of. It takes a lot of hard work, but the rigor is matched by the reward of leaving here with a deep grounding in the nature of life. You have reason to be extremely proud of what you've accomplished. It's been said, but once again, well done. I know from my own experience that CBS sticks with you. The friendships and connections you make here through classes, research, volunteering, student activities. You get to take that with you into the world now. We often talk about these milestones as endings and beginnings, but I see it more like a ripple that keeps expanding and growing. As Dean DeWalt mentioned, I'm a physician, but I'm also a storyteller. For me, both medicine and storytelling are ultimately about connection. Those connections sustain us. So as the ripples continue to expand outward into the world and you accrue new experiences, I encourage you to share your stories and maintain those ties. Whatever comes next for you, whether you're starting a career, you're entering the next phase of education, traveling the world, or simply enjoying the beautiful spring ahead, what you have accomplished here is truly something to celebrate. So once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Salamab. Graduates, this ceremony symbolizes the university's acknowledgement that you have mastered knowledge of biology. While we're sorry to see you go, the parting is bittersweet because we know that you will leave here well prepared to contribute at a high level in whatever field you choose. So please let us know where you go from here and take advantage of the resources available to you as new alumni, including access to the college's career services. We also hope to see you at CBS alumni events. All right, now that you have completed your degree, we're gonna close today's ceremony by bringing things full circle with Hail Minnesota. Many of you graduates were introduced to Hail Minnesota at Nature of Life at Itasca, when you were just beginning your educational journey at the University of Minnesota. Now that you have completed your degree, it's time to sing it one more time together. So as we sing the alma mater, please reflect on the education that you have received and the many relationships that have enriched your experience during your time here. And remember, at the last line, to point upwards at the part where it talks about being their Northern Star. All right, with that, I would like to invite Nature of Life peer mentors and newly minted CBS graduates, Abigail Dykstra and Daniela Majuega, to come to the stage to help us, to lead us in Hail Minnesota. Okay, all please rise as you are able. Great, thank you so much. So that concludes our program, which means it is now time for all of you graduates to celebrate. I would like to invite our guests to stay seated until the faculty and then the graduates have completely exited the floor. Congratulations and best wishes for the future.
Thank you.